Hi, my name is Claire Danson. I am a professional hand cyclist. In 2019, I was out riding my bike when a tractor came around the corner and we collided. This caused me to suffer a spinal cord injury from T5, so I'm paralysed from the chest down, which then resulted in me using Neuro Rehab services to learn how to live my life again, really. One of the things that was really key for my recovery was early intervention. So my injury was quite traumatic. I did spend 3 weeks in intensive care, but then from that moment on, I did have great intervention starting me on the process to rehabilitation from my spinal cord injury. So I had 3 weeks on a spinal ward where they did start to do things like introduce me into using a wheelchair as and when my injuries enabled me to. And then I went straight to a spinal unit where, again, given my upper limb injuries, I was on the path to learning about my spinal cord injury and recovering in that way. So that early intervention, I think, kept me on that upward trajectory rather than allowing anything to get worse and then starting from a lower point. I think the things that surprised me the most about neuro rehab care were actually the hidden effects that you suffer when you have a spinal cord injury. I think we all know if someone is paralysed, that means that they can't walk, but the things that I didn't know before I sustained my injury were the bladder and bowel issues, having problems with spasticity in your legs, being more fatigued, temperature regulation, all these other things that are really more hidden. So I think learning and understanding those things were probably the things that surprised me the most. I think one of the really important things that you want to look for is a centre who will listen to your goals, as well as obviously using their expertise to get you back to living your life. They need to be listening to what do you want that life to look like. For many people, it's not going to be, well, I just want to be able to get up in the morning, make myself some meals, potter around, go to bed. Many people that sustain spinal cord injuries are my sort of age, where a life like that will not satisfy me. I've got big goals, I've got dreams, I've got things that I want to do. So my rehab has to reflect those goals. The advice that I would give to someone who is going through neuro rehab care is to not give up. It sounds like a really simple statement and a simple idea, but actually I know that it's really hard, and I know there are days where you'll wake up in the morning and you won't want to get out of bed. I felt that myself many times, and I found that that is the first step. So don't give up, but also get up, get out of bed, and the day gets easier from there. It's that first step that's the hardest. So do it and keep going.